The Battle of Kohima was the turning point of the Japanese Yugo offensive into India in 1944 during the Second World War. The battle was fought in three stages from 4th April to 22nd June 1944 around the town of Kohima, the capital of Nagaland in the northeast India. Hey guys, this is Sounab and you are watching Collateral Damage. If you haven't subscribed our channel yet, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon. From 3 to 16 April, the Japanese attempted to capture Kohima Ridge under their plan of Yugo Offensive. The Yugo Offensive or Operation C was an operation launched in March 1944 against forces of the British Empire in the northeast Indian regions of Manipur and the Naga Hills. Then it was administered as part of Assam. Along with the Yugo Offensive, this was one of the last major offensive during the Second World War from Japan. It was fought between the Allied forces, primarily the United Kingdom with the help of British Indian Army and Nepalese Army of Nepal, and the Empire of Great Japan, which was later dismantled in 1947. Sir Montagu Stopford was leading the Allied forces, whereas the Empire of Great Japan was led by Kotoku Sato. Kohima, a hill town in northeast India, then in Assam, 5,000 feet above sea level in the middle of the Naga Hills, was from April to June 1944 the location of one of the most bitterly fought battles of the Second World War. Over the course of 18 months, the British and the Indian 14th Army had been building up logistical bases at Dimapur and Imphal for an eventual offensive into Burma. Then Japanese 15th Army received orders in early 1944 to put a stop to the British preparations in Assam. Kohima was an important hill station of the only road that led from the major British supply depot at Dimapur to Imphal. The Japanese plan was for the 31st Division to split into three columns that would cut the Kohima-Imphal road and envelop campaign in the Arakan region of the Burma. The defenders of the Kohima area, the 161 Indian Brigade, Assam Rifles and 1st Assam Regiment, contained the Japanese advance in the region and forced them into a battle of attrition. The battle included fierce hand-to-hand combat, especially in the garden of the Deputy Commissioner's bungalow and even around the tennis court. The defenders were cut off from the Dimapur and had to rely upon daily air resupply. Despite these obstacles, they withstood 13 days of siege and heavy fighting without breaking down. The battle was ultimately to prove to be the turning point of the Burma campaign. The Mountbatten, the last British Viceroy, described it as probably one of the greatest retaliation in the history. The Allied entered reliant on supply of the RAF until the road of Dimapur was cleared. At Kohima, the main problem was to drop air supply accurately to the narrow ridgelines. The first airdrop at Kohima on 13 April was a great disappointment. But once the dropping zone was clearly identified, the airdrops became more regular and exact, providing the daily needs of the food, water and ammunition. By the end of the battle, the Royal Air Force had flown almost 90,000 tons of supplies, 12,000 men, 13,000 casualties and 43,000 non-combatants. The successful British defense meant they were then able to push into Burma and roll back to the Japanese from the mainland Asia. The victory was a profound significance because it demonstrated categorically to the Japanese that they are not invincible. Almost 4,000 Allied troops were killed, but after a solid defense, the Japanese lost almost 6,000 soldiers, mainly from the starvation and disease. Later, for ignoring army orders for several weeks, Sato was removed from the command of Japanese 31st Division in early July. the entire Japanese offensive was broken off at the same time. On the Allied side, Major General Gruber was dismissed from the command of the British 2nd Division on July 5 for perceived slowness in conducting the offensive. Two Victoria Crosses were awarded for the actions during the Battle of Kohima. First one, Lance Corporal John Pennington Harman, who single-handedly took out 2 Japanese machine gun posts. He was killed in the second phase of the war. And second one, the Captain John Neil Randall of 2nd Battalion of RN Regiment. Other British and Indian Army units were at the Battle of Honor of Kohima. That's a wrap for this video. Hope you liked the information. Stay tuned for more war diaries. Cheers. Thank you. If you like our video, please do like and share.